excuse this, it developed into like a pimple, but like not a pimple. I'm currently sitting here waiting for the vlog to render. I'm not looking forward to how long it's going to take to upload, but we'll deal with that once we get to that step. The video is scheduled, thumbnail is done. I'm very excited for the start of this YouTube journey, because I don't know if I put the last video clip in. I probably will. I probably should. Editor, me, put the last video I done in. I'm actually also so surprised how quickly it is uploading. I remember when I first started YouTube years ago, I've had like a few different YouTube accounts, but I've grown out of what I was doing in those accounts. And I remember videos would take like 2 hours sometimes to upload without internet connection, and we recently upgraded to satellite internet. I have not done anything like YouTube related since we got that internet. I am so happy because that's the one thing I was so worried about, was the upload speed. So the first half of this vlog is going to be quite like chatty. I have my iced coffee. The first studio vlog has officially gone live. This shirt is like throwing the white balance off so badly. So I apologise if it's going like blue, orange, blue, orange. I don't know how to stop that. I should really be using a coaster. A coaster. This is one of the first yin and yangs I done. Thanks, Bear. I do want to trial some more punch needle top loader things, but I feel like there's more important things I should be working on this week, like shipping profiles and listing photos and things like that for Etsy, because my plan is to launch next week, and I know it seems really rushed, but my launch was supposed to be mid-September. About the beginning of September, I got a letter in the mail, and as soon as I opened the mailbox and saw it, I knew exactly what it was. It was a jury summons. I spent the 2 weeks that they really give you to reply writing a response and asking for an exemption, which the beginning date for the trial was the first week in November, and it was basically going up until court closed for the Christmas holidays, so I couldn't be away from a small business during that time, because that time is peak Christmas buying time, especially in online business, because you need to be like present. So yeah. So I know in the last video, the last vlog, when I done my name garland backing, I said that the stuff that I have is not what I normally use. This is what I would normally use. This is actually a puzzle mat that they had for sale somewhere. So I brought it because it was actually in the material section. I brought it and I've been using it for the backings because you can't actually see the screen printing on it. The only problem is with like the new setup is that I've moved my power board to over this side, so the glue gun doesn't reach as far. Now I need to wait for that to warm up. But I'll give these a like lint roll off once we do the back on them. I'm suffering today because of the weather. Basically, if you want like a tour of my punch needle setups, I have these two canvas frames that I just stack on top of each other, and then I just use an embroidery hoop and I make sure it's like drum tight, and I just slot that on top, and that gives me enough depth to punch needle. So, I done this one on stream today. The fabric was just slipping everywhere in this, so it was really annoying. But yeah, and I started with this one. So I really like how this one turned out. This one is done using cotton thread, and probably I'd say they'd call it like crochet cotton thread, but like thicker crochet cotton. And then this one is knitting machine yarn, but literally this fabric would not stop slipping, and I have it as tight as it can go, or as tight as my weak ass can get it. So, and my hair has gone like completely flat overnight. So I'm being very like unproductive this week. I'm gonna probably finish off this, and then yeah, I've been like filming a bit of content for like TikTok and that, because I do not have any new content to post. Okay, so I had my shower and it was very nice. I normally just let my hair air dry, so we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna finish off this. I don't know what I'll do after that. I also did make myself some lunch. I didn't film any of it because it's not the healthiest thing to eat, but it's so freaking good. I need to see if I can get like soya sauce anywhere. And this is the other color I have. Okay, so I went down the road again today because I saw that they had these at Kmart yesterday, and I thought they were $6 each, and my mum was like, why didn't you buy one if they're $6 on clearance? And I went down today and they were actually $5 on clearance, so I brought one, and I may go back and get another in case that one breaks, but it is a 2K camera. It does have its own like little light on it, but it's not like the greatest. But it might be quite handy for doing just like punch needle things and filming punch needle. So that's super exciting. I'm going to test it out. And I'll probably put a few clips in. I went down the road today purely to get there. I am wearing the same jumper as I wore on, what was it, Monday? Because it was clouding over and I thought it was going to be cold outside, and I ended up walking home and I was absolutely like sweating. So I am going to let my computer like do what it needs to do. I am going to go and have a shower, and then I'm going to make lunch. And then hopefully I'll actually get some stuff done today, because I have been... Yesterday I didn't do much at all because I woke up late and then I went down the road, and my mum normally finishes at like 2:30, but she said to me the night before that she was going to finish at 3, and then she texted me halfway, while I was walking towards the mall, and she said, oh, by the way, I'm finishing at 3:30. So I had to sit around at the mall for like an hour. But it was quite funny because I knew I could do it, but I didn't quite know how it worked. I turned my computer on before I left home. I completely forgot I turned it on. So I could remotely access my computer via my phone. So that was actually quite fun. Probably looked a bit weird, people sitting around me, that I just had like a desktop screen on my phone, but that's fine. So yeah, I was able to do a few things, but I didn't do any filming. And I took a couple photos of the keychains that I've made. They were on my bag. And the lighting at the mall was kind of like hitting it. And I figured out the issues with the exposure on the camera, on the front camera of my phone. And it's the auto exposure and auto white balance on the front camera trying to compensate. And it's just throwing everything. I'm going to show you the keychain that I put on my keys yesterday because it looked really cute. So I'm thinking that's what I might do with these ones, is make some more of these and possibly shorten the ribbon a little bit, and then make them go and buy a whole lot of split rings, because I know you can get split rings, I think, from like the $2 stores or something. So I kind of just wanted to pop on here quickly and say I'm sorry this vlog was a bit boring. As you can see, I'm using the webcam and it's got quite a wide lens to it, and it's looking very like fisheye, so I mean the quality of it's really good. I don't know if I like it as much as I thought I would, so I'm glad I only paid like $5 for it, because I think these were like $25 or $30 full price. So my hair is unbrushed. So I had 2 coffees, and normally I'm a bit like iffy with any milk I have, and last night I was like, oh okay, I think I had too much milk in my coffee, but it was that time of the week starting. I think I've only ever felt this once before on my period, but I felt so nauseous and my tummy cramps were insane. But in saying that, I'm really lucky that I only get tummy cramps the first like day to 2 days. I had a few this morning, but they've now kind of subsided, so I think I have decided to kind of push the launch back a bit, because I'm pretty sure I said it in that video I was talking about the jury service letter I got. I did end up getting my exemption. I don't think I kept that part in, but I did get my exemption from that, so I'm thinking of pushing the date back just to give myself a bit more time to get like the channel out there and like all the social medias out there, because everything was starting to feel really rushed because of that. So I don't know, I'm just glad I did not pay like full price for this, because I don't like the wide angle aspect of it, because you can see it looks very curved. So I mean, the microphone is definitely worth it. The microphone sounds really good from what I've heard so far. Hopefully it sounds alright on this. But yeah, this is the star I started working on in one of the clips and then cut halfway through. There you can like see the fluffiness of that compared to like this one. This is like the lowest pile, or like one of the lowest needle setting I think that worked with this fabric and the needle head I was using plus the yarn. And then this is a bit higher, I think this is like a 3 centimeter height. So it's made them like super fluffy. So the next thing is just to figure out how to add a keychain to the frames, so you can hang them on your bags and things like that.